I don't wanna wait for my life to be over, so I do it now.
Good morning, good day, good afternoon, everyone. It's Transphemerate MTG here with some more Avatar The Last Airbender quick drafting on Magic Arena. See what we managed to hit on a first pack here. White Lotus Tail's really nice. Not really sure if it's exactly what I'm looking for in a draft setting though. Airbender Ascension can be really nice, and so can Gather the White Lotus. I think I'm going to take the Airbender Ascension here. Can do some pretty good work. Auto Tribe Rally, Accumulate Wisdom, Waterbending, Warriors. Everything here is pretty good. Do I try and run 4 colours just for this Avatar Aang? It's a 4/4 flyer. Yeah, let's see if I can go towards trying to do absolutely everything. Or Walls of Passing, say. That's kind of interesting. I do like Earth Kingdom Jailer as well. I mean, Raucous Audiences. Now I'm going to take the wall. Going to take the wall. Fire Lord Azula. Oh, it's wanting me to go 5 colours, that's for sure. I think I will take the Fire Lord Azula. We've sort of got a lot of different ways we can go here. Got an Earthbender, Cycler, lessons costing 1 less could be nice. Spirit Oasis could be really nice as well if we are looking at going sort of into 5 colours. I'll take the Oasis for now. Here, I think it's going to be Hermetic Herbalist, just because, again, fixing, depending on how many colours we're going to end up playing, is pretty handy. Here, we've got Rumble Arena. Snowball is nice. Boomy's pretty nice. Does help with the potential for Avatar. Works really nicely with the Airbender's Ascension as well. Marshu City. I think that goes better than most of what I've got, maybe even better than the Aang's Journey, so I'm going to take the fixing. To take a White Lotus tile here, I think I might actually take the tile here. We've got an Earthbend, a Firebend, some more fixing. Got, yeah, plenty of different choices. What are we looking at? I think we might go with the barrels here. A Serpent's Pass, I think. I want to try and get as many of these fixes as I possibly can. Starter Riot's nice, but I'm going to take the Geyser Leaper. Don't really want Platypus, but I'll take the Starter Riot and the Arthur for some more airbending potential. We've got a Toph and we've got a Ko. Oof. And a firebending lesson's really nice. Gotta be one of these two. I feel like Toph is a better option here than the Ko. As strange as that sounds, I think it is going to be the Toph. Got both temples, another land, a Sokka's really nice. Swamp Tenor Trap's really nice. We're going to go to Prison Island Temple here. Honestly, it's pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can run into some sort of 5 color temples. I think that would be really nice here. Have a Poxbearers, Captives, Aang's Journey, Battle Fan. Might actually take the White Lotus Hideout here. I think it's the first time I've been really interested in taking a White Lotus Hideout. That's for sure. Let's see. Deadly Precision's good, but I'm going to take the Meditation Pools again for some good fixing. Geyser Leaper's nice. Iguana Parrot's not bad, but yeah, just the water skin. Okay, so here I'm going to take the Aang's Journey, especially if I'm going to be going towards having myself a few, got the Geyser Leaper, sort of a few shrines. Geyser Leaper, not Geyser Leaper, sorry, a Foggy Swamp Vinebender, because I do need some things that do help me water bend. Might be looking at not running the Azula, maybe not running the Arpa. 50-50 about the Boomy. Airship engine room actually looks really nice here though. Pipe Peddlers, Hog Monkey, Rowdy Snowballers, Robberoo Troop. I don't really have much at 2. Oh, I've got a few at 2, not really much at 3. Don't think the plane cycling is going to be exactly what I want, so I'll take the Snowballers for now. Gonna take the Temple, see if we can grab all of them. It's another Firebender, not really wanting that too much. We'll take the Wrestlers here. The Fatal Fissure just for a potential to Earthbend. The Giant Koi, I think I will keep as a waterbending source as well. Or Firebender Ascension, Fire Nation Palace. The Mechanist is wonderful. Got a Firebending lesson here as well in the Kyoshi Village. Catgate is definitely not what we're after. Fire Nation Palace could work, but I've got the Azula for a particular. I'm going to take the Firebending lesson. I think it's just it's too good to have. I think we take another Spirit Oasis here, just for that card draw. Got a Grand, a Waterbending lesson could be really nice as well here actually. I think it's going to be the waterbending lesson. I want to try and get as much as I possibly can. I think a raucous audience might be the option. Let's see, I've got the Airbender's Ascension is the only thing that airbends at the moment, so another cheap Airbender would be nice, but I think with some of the higher cost cards here, the raucous audience could be a nice little spot. Tio, Price of Freedom, both pretty nice. Rocky Rebuke's actually kind of nice, but the Misty Palm Oasis is really good too. Rumble Arena is actually kind of nice here as well. I'm not sure if the Rocky Rebuke is exactly the sort of removal that I'd be looking for. My colours so far are split reasonably evenly. White and black are the least. Got a Serpent's Pass, but I don't. Yeah, I'm going to take the Misty Palms Oasis here. Foggy Bottom Swamp. Rockalanche, probably not what we're after. The Boomy Bash, however, I think would be pretty good. I mean, the Water Up Centuries would be nice as well as the Foggy Bottom Swamp, but I think the Boomy Bash should be getting a fair few lands onto the battlefield. I think we're going to take another Aang's Journey. Yeah, I mean, Harmer's great, but I think being able to search for a nice shrine as well when I need it can be pretty helpful later on in the game. I'm going to take the Sunblessed Peak as a nice land, get some fixing going on. Airbender Ascension still the only way that I have to airbend, which is an ARPA. I think I will actually have to end up playing the ARPA just because I need the second ability to. Probably get rid of the Geyser Leaper because the Koi, I got the Waterbending lesson. Yeah, White Lotus Tile. I have 6 allies, 8 humans, so I think that's going to be able to actually accelerate me reasonably. Plus the Crescent Island Temple makes, it only makes monks, not anything else. Could be here an Honest Worker, a Badger Mole. I think, potentially even Zuko's Exile. I'm going to take Zuko's Exile here. Callous Inspector, Deadly Precision. I think Deadly Precision is the pick of the cards. Fire Nation Cadets, how many lessons do I have? I've only got 5 lessons, so I'm not really entirely keen on that. I'll take another White Lotus Hideout though. I think Otter Penguin's got more chance of seeing play. I think I'm going to be playing the Poison Swap Hunters or the Price of Freedom. So, unfortunately didn't hit the green shrine for even more fixing, but I think having quite a few of the shrines around is still going to be pretty handy. Got, yeah, 1 Northern Air Temple, 2 Spirit Oases, a Southern Air Temple, and a Crescent Island Temple. I think that's totally fine. I want to play the Walls of Ba Sing Se, but I don't actually think it's going to end up fitting. Let's see. So, what I want is to be able to make sure that I can try and get all 4 bendings. That would be pretty sensational. So, we've got 4 Airbending Ascension, and ARPA. 4 Firebending. We have it's just the Fire Lord Azula, the Avatar Aang. Get rid of the Earth Rumble Wrestlers. Probably get rid of, let's see, Earthbending. We've got Toph. And that's it. No, Toph and Boomy. Especially because I'm not really too sure about the Fatal Fissure. Fatal Fissure's really sort of got me in a bit of a bind. Let's see. For fixing, we've got the Barrels, Turing's Journey, a Bender's Water Skin, and a whole bunch of lands. Maybe we don't need the Bender's Water Skin. And the Lotus Tile, actually, so that's going to be pretty handy. Water Bending, we have the Water Bending Lesson and the Giant Koi. Yeah, I think this is going to have to be enough. We've got yeah, a couple of accelerators there. Deadly Precision. Can actually get that back. I think that's worth keeping. Or I could bin it. Maybe I don't want the Rowdy Snowballers. How many creatures have I got? 10 creatures. Don't really actually want to be getting rid of too many more creatures here. Probably going to be playing 17 lands. It feels like a pretty sensible way of going about things. Could get rid of the Deadly Precision. Could get rid of the Fatal Fissure. And then one more. Everything else I kind of like. Maybe the Raucous Audience, because I don't actually have that much green to accelerate into. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast the Toff and the Boomy. Could get rid of the Giant Koi, but that's one of my 2 potentials. I don't want to get rid of the Snowballers, because it actually works really nice with the blinking on the Airbender's Ascension as well. Aang's Journey, no, I think that's going to be too nice. It's just going to be my walls. I mean, as a blocker, making everything indestructible, honestly, I think that's kind of nice, kind of tasty. Double Spirit Oasis feels pretty good. I don't really have any other card draw in here. It's going to be the Raucous Audience. No, because a good play on 2. Fire Lord Azula, I can copy a Firebending Lesson, I can copy a Zuko's Exile, can't copy a Boomy Bash, don't really have that many instants, just full stop. Do I know Fatal Fissure? And How to Start a Riot. Let's see, I'm going to get rid of the Audience, I'm going to put in a How to Start a Riot, and... I think it's gonna be the walls. No. I've only got 9 creatures now. 6 humans, 6 allies. Is the White Lotus Tile? It's a 4 mana rock that's really not going to be doing too much for me, especially because I've got the Aang's Journey, the Herbalist. Yeah. Purely running the How to Start a Riot, I think, for Fire Lord Azula. As an alternative, I could go Fatal Fissure. That would have Boomy, the Toff, and the Fatal Fissure as potentials for Earthbending. Yeah, okay. We'll run it this way. How is it looking? So I've got 8 blue, 6. So it's blue and red. So I've got 3, 4, 5, 6 blue, 7 blue. Red, I've got 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 red sources. And then the rest of them are going to be, so 3 swamps, 3 plains, 3 forests. Yeah? Do I cut a White Lotus hideout for something? Maybe White Lotus hideout for a mountain? Because yeah, it's only lessons and shrines. No, not going to be another forest. It's going to be another mountain, because I think I need the red more than I do the green. Yeah. Okay, so we're playing 5 color here. 5 color, trying to get Avatar Aang online, which would be something pretty spectacular, along with the Walls of Ba Sing Se, Fire Lord Azula, Toph, and everything but the green shrine. So we'll see how this goes. Feels pretty spicy, if we're being honest. Definitely pretty solid fixing though. Have a lot. I mean, a lot of them are tap lands, but I've also got some good ways to search for some basics. have, you know, at least 2 sources of each of the bendings. Some of them are a little bit more of a one-off, some of them are repeatable, but, I mean, the goal being to find myself in a spot where I can flip the ang would be would be pretty amazing. I would love that to be the case. Let's see, ready here. And looks like a pretty solid start, if we're being honest. We'll keep this. It's pretty slow, but with the Ang's Journey, depending on what I draw, I could use it just to hit a land, or I could use it to hit something else. Opponent's taking some good time, which is within their right, of course. Yeah, so if I search for a plains with the Ang's Journey, then I'll have all of my colours. Only still be able to cast the Boomy Bash. Need more mana for the Boomy and the Zuko's Exile. Someplace Peak makes things even nicer. If I do use the Ang's Journey, I can potentially do it on 4 to go and search for a shrine as well. Red and a black, corrupt court official, making me bin something. I might bin the Boomy Bash here. Ooh, island. And we'll just pass the turn, because we can go Crescent Island Temple and then go and search for another temple turn after. I think that's going to be pretty good. At least make myself a wee blocker. And I think the Zuko's Exile is just a little bit more flexible than the Boomy Bash, and the difference between the 4 and the 5 mana at this point is pretty negligible to me. Glad that they haven't really run out of the gates super quickly. Alright, Crap Court Official, what are they doing with that? Ward and attack for 1? I think that's okay enough. Yep. Dope. Gonna go swamp. What we're gonna do is we are gonna Ang's Journey cap so we can grab a Northern Air Temple and a island, a forest. I'm gonna grab an island, split 2. So then I can run out the Northern Air Temple and the Crescent Island Temple next turn. Or still just do the 1. It really does depend on what they end up playing. Take 3, maybe 4. Pirate Peddlers. Okay, or Southern Air Temple here as well. That's kind of tasty. So we'll go Northern Air Temple. Crescent Island Temple. Have some blockers. Next turn I can run out the Southern Air Temple. Make them all pretty big. No, do I block? Do I block a Corrupt Court Official maybe? Or do I double into the Pirate Peddlers? Don't think that's going to be worth it. And they're holding Prio. Makes me a little bit spooked. I'll block the Corrupt Court Official. Just to get at least one body on the board. I'll be remaking the body next turn, which is why I'm not too fast. I'm going to demonstrate here. I was sort of thinking that that would be the case. Then we're going to go Southern Air Temple here. prowess, and I'm going to make it pretty nice. And an airship ending when tapped. I may as well attack for 5, I think. Pretty good swath of damage. Got the Zuko's Exile up for some things going in the future. Bending the Mecha Soldier. I blocked the Pirate Peddlers, I think. And 9. They can spend a whole bunch of mana into doing some things, but I can sold out. Okay. And they're going to ping me for another 1. Okay, White Lotus Hideout. Misty Palms Oasis. I've already got 1, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to Zuko's Exile Administrator. And then have to pass the turn, because here with Boomy I can at least make him a 7/7 and Earth Bend. Or something along those lines. Probably don't want to scry. 4, 5, 6, 7. I can go down to 2 if they spend all their mana, which is enough for me to be dead on the next turn unless I hit another temple. I'm just going to pump all their mana into that. Yep, they are. Maybe they got a lightning strike? No, okay, so I need... Oh, actually that's kind of perfect. We go... Fire Bend to kick her onto the water. But it still leaves me dead. So I mean that's just going to be a concession, because I was dead regardless. Maybe I needed to draw a card? Didn't hit any of my card draw, unfortunately. Don't think I've got much else that can do card drawing for me. Do I have anything else that can draw? I've got Geyser Leaper, which wouldn't have helped. Raucous Audience can actually be a pretty decent shout here. Instead of an Aang's Journey, just another creature to add to the board. I'm gonna get rid of the Boomy Bash and throw in a Raucous Audience. Just again, some earlier plays which also like get bodies on the board and help with my ramp, I think feel pretty good. So yeah, I'm trying to think what could I have drawn there. Would have been the Spirit Oasis, would have been the only draw there that saves me. And even then it would depend what I draw into. Fire Bending Lesson that late on's not super friendly, not super nice. Is it, do I block down, do I double block here, throw some more of my tokens in the way to get rid of, like, you know, taking that 6 from the wee person there. Don't think this is quite keepable. This, on the other hand, I think is. We can bin the Zuko's Exile. Bin the Zuko's Exile. Have the Aang's Journey for more fixing, but I've got a Azula on 4 at this point. Pretty nice. Airship Room. A little bit of a slow start, but Airbender's section helps there as well. Tools of War. Forest. Go to combat, pass it a turn, can't really do anything. Fortunately not going to be getting much use out of the Fire Lord Azula at this point. Go. Oh yes, I do need that to be able to run out the Azula. Because here I can, you know, sort of planes, I can Aang's Journey for the blue shrine, I think. Okay, they make sure the Azula can't. Oh, that changes things completely. We go Airbender Ascension. Airbend by Azula, pick up the path, you play the Azula, and then a Northern Air Temple. Spirit Oasis next turn. Another Tolls of War. They're stuck at 2 mana, which is pretty nice for me. Marshall City. Spirit Oasis here. No, wrong card. Spirit Oasis here. Draw 2 cards. Could find something that I can use with... Okay, so I can't have anything with the Azula. Fire Bending 2. It's going to chump. And I will end the turn. Not going to Aang's Journey. Want to probably spend the full cost at this point to find another shrine. Fire Peddlers. We're going to Aang's Journey and we're going to kick it. Find Crescent Island and a mountain. Forest we've got. Guess a swamp. We'll go grab a mountain. Play this mountain. Attack. Go to blocks. Go to damage. And it's pass through turn. Not going to spend the mana to sacrifice anything. Crescent Island Temple next turn. Pretty nice. Give me some good card draw as well. Oh, Island's actually gorgeous here too. Crescent Island Temple. A bunch of tokens. Get to start blinking things. Another mountain. We're going to go Toph. Yep, gonna discard a mountain to get my Aang's Journey back. Definitely gonna attack with the Azula because there's no reason why not to. I can just blink her at the end of turn. Have her up as a blocker. Go find a white shrine next turn. Then go play the white shrine. All of my things are massive. We'll have double prowess as well, and can get the Aang's Journey back again with Toph at end of turn if I want. We'll block with the Toph. Okay, so nothing. They're just doing it to get the pirate peddlers. Yep, gonna be making some more creatures. I'm gonna go Aang's Journey here. Pop a... pop it on one of these, I guess. Find a Southern Air Temple. Play the Southern Air Temple. Gonna keep on spending a bunch of my lands. Draw some more cards, get some more bounce. It's massive. Attacks with 3 7/7s. Don't block anything onto the peddlers. That's interesting. I'm gonna submit 0 there. But I'm in a pretty good looking spot here unless they have some sort of crazy board wipe. No, they're searching for an answer. Next turn I can tap down one of their creatures as well. Yep, and it's going to be game. Got a big board. That worked exactly how I wanted it to. Very, very pleased with how game 2 went. And I think I didn't feel the need to make excessive changes from this point on. It felt pretty smooth. think Boomy Bash could have been handy, but really I'm not awfully reliant on a 4 mana sorcery speed for removal. Being able to ramp into potentially using one of my instant speed removals at a higher cost, especially with the Azula available. This will be just about keepable. It is looking a little bit slow, but that is kind of just part and parcel with this deck. Fire Nation Cadets, tap lands. Could have been nice to draw a basic, or even one of the ones that just taps for Shrine mana. Especially with the Spirit Oasis in hand. I'm just going to pay 2 and I'll take 2. No! Clue and I'll take 4. Even better. Ang's Journey, search for a basic, then search for a mountain. Play the mountain. Hope I draw a land. Maybe look at Toph instead. Pirate Peddlers, take 1, that's alright. Spirit Oasis. And a land. Yeah, nice. That helps. Can run out of Azula next turn actually as well, which would be kind of tasty. Or the Crescent Island Temple, draw some more cards. I think the Azula, because then turn after I can attack and Zuko's exile both of their creatures. Go to 13. Yeah, some Blessed Peak by Lord Azula. Got removal for it then, so be it, I guess. At least I can Zuko's exile the Peddlers maybe. They managed to get rid of it. I can block the Fire Nation Cadets, but it is also a little bit risky. What's their play here? Yeah, they are looking to get rid of it. Okay, hit Fire Bending Lesson. That is rough. Do I Crescent Island Temple? Just to have a couple of chump blockers? Might need to Pirate's Peddler or Boomy. A Water Bending Lesson. Zuko's Exile. I think it's Crescent Island Temple because I get a card draw here as well. A couple of chump blockers. Gonna have to look to block both of them unless they do have removal for both. No, the Pirate Peddlers. Can't risk taking... yeah. Can't risk taking damage from both of them, so I think I do just have to chump. Honestly, another sheet, like a Firebending Lesson here would be absolutely incredible, because I can get rid of one of the Peddlers, Boomy, and then actually Earthbend as well. Mountain. I think I'd go Toph? No, I'm going to decline here. Pass through. Have a Fatal Fissure that I can pop onto a land, which I think keeps me surviving. Gonna block the Fire Nation Cadets. That's got the potential to do the most to me. I think I feel like I'm kind of dead here though. Yeah. Resolve the strike. We go Fatal Fissure on the meditation pool. Actually, really needed to do both here. Probably do that a little bit earlier, but because here they're just gonna pump one of their peddlers. I'm not able to declare another block. Okay, I take 6. That doesn't work how you think it does. Go to 2. It's a land. Water bending lesson. I've only got 4 mana. Boomy. I think I have to Boomy and then Earthbend. No attacks. But any direct damage or any removal kind of just spells the end for me. Taking with just the cadets. Okay. Block with the meditation pools. I die next turn at this stage. But I'm gonna pass because I've got a Zuko's Exile that I can throw out. What do they got here? Pass to attack, so they just attack with all 3. Yep, Firebending. Gonna go pass to blocks. Block the cadets, block a pirate peddlers. Go to damage. Resolve. Gonna wait for them to spend a lot of their mana. Because here, even if they crack the clue, unless they've got something else, I do have a double trade. I've got a bunch of card draw. Hopefully they don't have like draw another lightning strike or something that keeps their creatures alive. Managed to fight back into a reasonable sort of position. Still not entirely convinced. Jong. Okay. Another mountain. Oh, Northern Air Temple. Thank you. Keeps me alive. And I'm gonna water bending lesson. Probably end up discarding. Yep, discard a mountain. Island. Discard the mountain. Play the island. And then gain another couple of life from the Aang's journey. Go and grab another shrine. Gonna grab... How many cards do I have in the library? 17. I'm gonna grab, yeah, Southern Air Temple. Oh, I didn't grab the basic. That's a bit of a shame. Okay. Because here I gain another life, make another creature, give all of my creatures +4/+4. And I can actually go Giant Koi into Southern Air Temple as well. But the Spirit Oasis will let me draw another card. But I think having a ginormous Koi... Ooh, Fire Nation Drill. Alrighty. So I think here, yeah, I do have to run out the Giant Koi before the Air Temple first, if that's the case. Fire Bend. Good sign that we're not exhausting the Jong. I'm gonna go Giant Koi. Southern Air Temple. Yep, that way around seems absolutely perfect. And a land draw. good. And I've got a 9/11. That's a hefty blocker, that is for certain. And if I end up winning this game, I think that's my Fire Nation drill. I'll have to crew with the Jong, but that's fine. Got an unblockable 9/11, so they're on a 2-turn clock. I do die in 1 turn if I've got a whole bunch of good removal. But oh my goodness, have I managed to stabilize about as well as humanly possible here. I am wildly surprised. Okay. Yeah, what's going on? Come on. A double strike counter on my, and that's it? I feel like that's a pretty good sign. Pass to attacks and my turn. Okay. Well, firebending lesson here is gorgeous. We're going to go Raucous Audience. Another blocker. I think I just attack. Attack with the giant koi, and we'll make it unblockable because I can still pay the full firebending lesson. Yep, 3 good lands. They take 9. They go to 7. They have to deal with me next turn. Oof, it's been a tough go of things here. Trying to find a way out of this. Okay. That resolves. See what lesson it is. Makes my bigger. But it really does just depend. Okay, yeah. Resolve and kind of corrupt drill. Take 3, and unless they had a lightning strike, but if they had a lightning strike, they probably would have doubled it right into my face. So I think, good game! Oof, what a turnaround! On Northern Air Temple, you saved my bacon. That felt pretty nice though, even not being able to get ahead with some of the nice legends that I have, but certainly getting to a point where, yeah, I didn't have to worry. Well, still had to worry. I mean, I had to fret quite a little bit, but enough power and enough ability to make it through. Okay, this feels pretty solid. Can't cast a Fatal Fissure, but can Snowballers and Spirit Oasis. think that's totally fine. Trying to probably run out the snowballers first, unless just in case they're holding counter magic up. Oh, Misty Palmer's Oasis is kind of nice here as well. It's that 4th land. We're gonna abandon some attachments. Nope, accumulate wisdom end of turn. Messenger Hawk. Okay, that means that I will probably run out the snowballers. Tap down the Messenger Hawk. Just don't have green. It's the only of the colours that I don't currently have. I think I spend my mana more efficiently in Crescent Island Temple next turn first. Yeah, and then the turn after I've got the Spirit Oasis and a potential Fatal Fissure to hold up as well. That Abandoned Air Temple is looking pretty spooky. Knowledge Seeker, very good card. And I'll draw just to get the Knowledge Seeker buff this turn. Okay, another Spirit Oasis. That's kind of quite nice. We'll go Crescent Island Temple, spend all my mana. Past the turn, we'll be taking damage from the Messenger Hawk. Potentially they look at pumping with Abandoned Air Temple as well. Definitely have the mana to be able to do it. Getting rid of that Knowledge Seeker is probably going to be my next concern. I think I'm okay doing a double trade into it. At least, yeah, putting both in front as a blocker. I think the double Spirit Oasis is kind of nice because it means that I can get just quite a lot of card draw and a bunch of tokens, hopefully. Abandoned attachments here. Alright, so they're not pumping their entire board, but they're, you know, giving a slight buff to their entire board. Another Messenger here. Okay, well that means that I can throw both in front of the Knowledge Seeker. I think that's okay by me. It's not perfect, but I've got the Spirit Oasis, makes me another guy, draws for cards, have the Fatal Fissure up, which means I'll at least be able to... Well, actually I won't be able to because I'll need some flyers. Pass through the turn. Southern Air Temple is actually kind of nice at the spot here as well. Gonna crank a clue, hit me for 6. Yeah, resolve that card draw. Pretty spooky of them. Master Parku, yep. And Fortune Teller. Oof, really need to be able to deal with those Messenger Hawks somehow then. Past blocks, can't do anything. My turn. Not really what I wanted there. I think I'm going to run out the Southern Air Temple here. I kind of just have to. See if I can draw into something I can use. Toss into something I can use. Run out the planes. And I guess we'll attack. Okay, they take 5. Why did they take 5? Can they kill me next turn? 6. Mill a whole bunch. Got a Toff that can't get back even any removal at the moment because I don't have any removal. Draw a card. Oh no! That's not exactly what I wanted, doesn't really matter. Blue. For 8, 9, I got it. Okay, come on. Yep. Right. herbalist. Guess it's a spirit oasis. Keep one, doesn't really matter. Draw a whole bunch of cards and try to find something. Firebending lesson, which doesn't really help how I want it to. Firebending lesson. I think I have to Aang's Journey for that life gain as well. Aang's Journey. Just gain 2 life. Find, I guess, a forest, because I do actually need it. And then, yeah, don't think I can risk doing it on their turn. At least at 4, and can block 3. I'll discard the airship engine room. Tough next turn is huge, because I can... Oh no, I can't really even, can I? Draw a card. Oh no, they've just got the Abandoned Air Temple mana as well. So I would have needed even more... Oh, that's dark, yeah, okay. This means that they're going to win here. Because I take 4, yeah! Oh! Well, I mean, you know, drew a whole bunch of cards, tried my best to get, like, really what I needed was the Black Temple. If I had drawn the Aang's, oh yeah, the Search, then that would have been great, but unfortunately no way to get it back. Okay, bunch of lands, Medic Heroics Audience. I think this is fine enough. Don't have the blue or the black, but I can ramp into Azuko's Exile reasonably quickly. Marshy City into something next turn. They've got a Hermetic Herbalist. I see your Hermetic Herbalist and raise you a Hermetic Herbalist. Nope, absolutely not attacking. Soccer, I will quite happily spend some time Airbender Ascensioning the soccer. And run out a Raucous Audience. Could have bounced. Ooh, grab Root Trip, okay. White Lotus Hideout. Barrels of Blasting Jelly. Let's pass through the turn. Can pop my barrels if I wanted instead. Don't think I need the fixing at this point. Got everything I need. Yeah, we'll kill the troop. Happy to for it to fight the audience here. Fighting the herbalist's not going to do anything. I'm going to replay the soccer. Okay. Southern Air Temple's kind of nice here. With planes. Southern Air Temple means I've got pretty tasty blocks. No attacks. They can blow up their own barrel though to kill my herbalist. Looks like that's what they're going to do. Yep. I'll draw a card. Yeah. Nice. Forest. Northern Air Temple. Drain them for some, and then pass through the turn. Hold up the Exile, just in case they play something even nastier. But no, it's going to be. Looks like they've got an Octopus form. No, they don't. We can draw another card. Card draw here would be delightful for me as well. And a giant koi. That is exactly the card draw I am talking about. We've had some creatures to make use of all of this Southern Air Temple goodness though. I just have to pass the turn, I guess. What rules of Basing say that I can roll out? I can't roll out next turn actually. Avatar Enthusiasts. Firebending lesson onto the Enthusiasts. I think I cycle the koi. Can't play him anyway. Pass to attacks. Yeah, pass to blocks. Pass. Taking a walloping. Giant koi, an island cycle. Find an island. Guess Azula's okay. Doesn't really help me too much at this point here though. I think I still am just dead. I am still just dead. Yeah, what the Basing say? Probably not the ideal draw. And there we go. That is that draft. All done and dusted. I mean, very funky draft. Didn't see the Aang that I was hoping to see even once, which is certainly a shame. But look, you know, still having some good fun with all of it. And that will be it for this video. Tried some 5 colours, shrines did some work, didn't see the fun bend everything Aang. Didn't really see quite a few of the cards, and some of the ones that I did see didn't really get a chance to run out, but that is what you get, I suppose, when you draft so harshly into one particular thing. Glad I did it though, had a marvellous time. That has been it for today. Of course, if you liked, leave a like, all that good stuff, and I've been Transphemerate MTG. I'll catch you guys on the rebound. Take care everyone.